Introducing the HAZ-MAT SKED, a decontaminable patient litter designed for use in mass casualty incidents. This extremely versatile system can be used on any terrain and assures minimal effort, especially for rescuers in Level A protection. The HAZ-MAT SKED is a variation of the standard SKED stretcher used for decades by rescuers in every discipline of emergency response around the world. Creator Bud Calkin talks about how the notion of the HAZ-MAT SKED first occurred to him.
Well, we were asked a lot of times to use regular SKED for HAZ-MAT, but we found that the grommets would retain fluids that come out later, and the cross straps, the nylon straps, would come apart in chemicals, and they were just too small to handle with the thick gloves and level A suit. Instead of using grommets, we decided to cut slots into the SKED material, which allowed us to attach straps with girth hitches rather than sewing them on. That allows us to change them in the field. Also, by using 2-inch wide straps, we were able to use the large side release buckles that the Level A rescuers could handle with the thick gloves on their suits.
The HAZ-MAT SKED is made of the same material as the original SKED, a specially designed polyethylene plastic used only by SKEDCO.
It's formulated to be used at any temperature extreme, whether you're on the desert or jungle or at the South Pole. The melting temperature is between 450 and 500 degrees, and it's unbreakable even at 120 below zero. The wearability of this plastic is incredible.
There are 3 ways to use the HAZ-MAT SKED: the single-man patient drag, the shuttle system, and the mechanical winch system. The first system simply means a single rescuer walks into a hot zone wearing Level A protection, dragging 2 deployed SKEDs behind him. When he reaches the patient, he rolls the patient onto the stretcher and drags the victim or victims out of the danger zone.
The second method is if you have ropes attached to each end. The ropes are bagged. The bag of rope that's attached to the head end on each of the 2 stretchers the Level A rescuer will drag in will stay at decon. When you get back to the hot zone, the rope is paid out behind you, so you roll a patient on and signal decon, and somebody at decon will take the rope and drag the stretcher out. After you load the second stretcher, you go back to the rope that's attached to the foot end of the stretcher, which paid out as it was dragged to decon, take that rope and drag the stretcher back and load it again. So we created a shuttle system.
Using this method in training, up to 25 persons can be brought out of a hot zone by 1 rescuer within 10 minutes. This is vital to rescuing victims in a HAZ-MAT incident where every second is precious.
Given the fact that the rescuer only has 30 minutes or less of air, he only has very limited time to get in and out to get the victims. If you carry stretchers in using 4 people, they can pick up and carry out 3, maybe 4, and they're out of air and they're done for the day. Using the SKED stretcher, 1 person will take 2 stretchers in, roll load the patients because picking them up is too much work, and they're dragged out by people at decon, and they can drag out approximately 50 people in that same time frame.
The third system requires the use of a mechanical winch called SkyHook. The winch crank arm can be utilized, or for greater efficiency, an electric power head can be substituted in place of the arm. In combination with a continuous loop of rope, this system ensures an even faster recovery in mass casualty scenarios. A knot passing pulley is anchored in or near the hot zone and as close to the victims as possible. A second knot passing pulley spreads the rope apart to prevent empty SKEDs from colliding with SKEDs carrying patients.
The biggest advantage to this kind of a system is that the Level A rescuers don't have to take the time and energy to drag the empty stretchers back with the ropes that are attached to the foot end of the stretcher. The continuous loop of rope drags the empty stretchers back as it hauls out the 5 patients at a time. This makes it a lot more efficient, so the Level A rescuers are utilizing their time to save patients rather than pull stretchers back.
But rescuing victims is only one aspect of what the HAZ-MAT SKED can do. It is also extremely valuable in saving the lives of rescuers.
One of the most important features of this system, the SKED itself, or HAZ-MAT SKED, allows the level A rescuer to save his partner. If his partner goes down from heart attack or heat exhaustion, you cannot pick him up, because if you try to pick him up, there's no way to get a hold and he just slips, and you're going to hurt yourself or him trying to evacuate him. But if you lay a SKED next to him, lift his air bottle and roll him over onto the SKED, it takes very little effort. Be sure that the complete level A suit is on the stretcher, so when it's dragged, it doesn't drag holes in the level A suit. And he'll be at decon way before the standby team could get zipped up in and get in there to get him.
The HAZ-MAT SKED is available individually, packaged in groups of 2 to 4 in rapid deployment high visibility 14-inch diameter by 36-inch duffel bags, or palletized in quantities of up to 150 units. Disposable straps are bagged, boxed, and shipped separately. Once on scene at an emergency or training drill, the straps are attached to only the number of litters needed. The HAZ-MAT SKED, a decontaminable patient litter designed for use in mass casualty incidents. Versatile, rugged, lightweight, and the best chance for saving lives in a hazmat or WMD incident. The HAZ-MAT SKED from SKEDCO, recognized around the world as the leader in patient evacuation.